Hello Taurus, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope all is well in your world today. Thank you so much for joining me. It is very, very lovely to have you here. So I've got these lovely Maya Toll herbiary cards. Loving them at the moment, using them quite a lot. I'm going to pick you two and I'm going to pick you one of these as well. I've dug these out, Woodland Wardens card by Jessica Rue, another favourite, and we'll see what's going on with you. Then we'll look at some tarot cards. So, bit of a shuffle. Right. A spoonful of sugar. Perseverance. Okay. And let's have one of these. I'm going to pick one from right in the middle. The turtle and coriander. Satisfaction. Love coriander. Are you in the love-hate coriander group? It's one of those, isn't it? It's a little bit like Marmite. Let me know in the comments if you love coriander as much as me. Right, a spoonful of sugar. This very much feels about something that is very, very nice, that's in your life, that maybe isn't quite as good for you as you maybe think, or maybe you know. Spoonful of sugar. Something that's a little bit too sweet in life, a little bit of something that is okay in small doses, a little bit of what you fancy does you good and all that, but when you have too much of it, it's just too much. It's not good for you, and maybe it has a little bit of a detrimental effect on you. You've got perseverance here. I think maybe you've been having a bit of a tricky time with something recently, or maybe I don't actually think it's a tricky time. I think you're wanting something and you're working really hard on something and you're putting your time and effort into something, and it just feels like you're talking to an empty room, or people aren't appreciating what it is that you're doing. Persevere. There's a little bit of sunshine there. Look at that dandelion there. It works really hard to seed, to grow, puts lots of energy into things, and then all of a sudden things start to bloom, things start to happen, things start to change. And I think that's very much what you need to hear this week. Whatever it is that you feel maybe like you want to give up, and it just feels like a lot, and like I say, I feel like you want to give up. Don't give up. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. It's nearly time for you to bloom. The turtle and coriander, satisfaction. So I think this week is going to feel quite good for you, if I'm honest. Taurus, it doesn't feel like anything too dramatic's happening. I just feel that maybe there's something in your life that maybe you just need to do on a small level, or a person within your life that you just need to have in a little bit of your life, not all of it, and just don't give up. And I think you're going to get some satisfaction this week relating to one of these things. Let's have a little bit of a look, see what's going on with the tarot cards. Don't forget, if you like the reading, it'd be really lovely if you can let me know with a thumbs up. And if you really like the reading and you want to keep coming back, press that subscribe button. It's completely free. It'd be lovely to have you as part of this little community I'm trying to build here. Right, what's going on with you this week, Taurus? What satisfying things are happening in your world? Have a look. We've got the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about, for you this week, I think, Taurus, it's about overthinking. It's about overthinking and overdoing something. I think there's some situation that you have got on your mind that you are just not letting go. It's in your head and it's doing the old ping pong around inside your brain, and it's escalating, it's changing form, it's mutating from its original reality, and I think it's driving you insane. whether you think it or not. And it could well even be self-sabotaging yourself. I keep looking down at this spoonful of sugar. It's related to that. So whether it is that, you know, you've got one thought that it's just not helpful, it's not healthy for you, and it's escalating, or it's related to something or somebody that isn't doing you any good, that may well be sweet and innocent on the outside, that may well say the right things, but there's something that's not sitting right with you, and you are playing this over and over and over in your head, and to a point where you're driving yourself a little bit mad. Let's have a few more cards to go with this. The Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. So the Lovers is a deep connection with somebody. So it may well be a friend, it may well be a work colleague, someone who you think you've got a really good connection with. And maybe well even related to a new opportunity that's coming up. That they are connected to, that they are involved in. Let's have one more card. Six of Wands. So new opportunities, the Victory card, being seen, being noticed, and this person. So there's something going on with you, Taurus, relating to a potential new opportunity. A new opportunity, maybe you've been noticed, maybe work has noticed you, and you are being offered a new role, a new job even. Maybe that your business that you have, you maybe just started up, or it's just in its infancy, it's just starting to sprout, and social media started going bonkers, and you're being noticed, you're being seen. I feel like this person is the fly in the ointment. I think there's some good stuff going on for you, and maybe this person is making you doubt yourself, making you feel less than, maybe, making you really overthink a situation to a point where you are self-sabotaging with that old, brain ping-ponging around. What you need to do is you need to speak to somebody different. You need to speak to somebody different and just get your thoughts out and get a different opinion. Even if you don't feel like you've got somebody that you could talk to about this situation, write it down. Write it down in a journal. Leave it for a few hours, go back to it and come at it from a different perspective, from the witness perspective, because you're reading it and it's outside of your head, and then you can maybe get a different perspective on it. But I feel for you very much, Taurus, this week, that there is somebody that's holding you back, that's maybe filling your head with thoughts that shouldn't be there. Maybe there's a little bit of jealousy coming in somewhere. Let's have a look. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about you having everything that you need on a material level this week. I don't feel that this, like I say, this week isn't bad. It isn't bad at all. I just feel like there's, and I do think for most of you it is a person that is may seem all sweetness and light, and you may be able to take in small doses, but actually they're not as sweet as you think they are. And they can be quite difficult when spending too much time with them. Maybe a little bit of an emotional energy vampire. Let's have a look at this Ten of Pentacles. Why is this Ten of Pentacles here? Nine of Cups. Knight of Swords. So I think you're on the right track this week. Remember that perseverance card? When, maybe you're doubting yourself, maybe you're about to give up, maybe things are feeling quite futile. Don't give up. You're nearly there. You are nearly there. We've got that Ten of Pentacles. You've got everything that you need materially right now to keep going on, to working towards your dreams, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, whatever it is that you are working towards. You're nearly there. It's the Nine of Cups. You're nearly there at the point of of everything coming together. We've got the Knight of Swords. He's not giving up. He's on a mission. He's keeping going. He's keeping moving towards whatever it is that he's working on. You know, he's mentally in the game, and that needs to be you. You need to clear this Eight of Swords nonsense out of your head, and maybe give that person a shift to the side if they're not being helpful, and keep your focus, keep your brain clear, keep moving towards whatever it is that you want, because you are nearly there. And I think it's going to give you a sense of satisfaction, and I think it's related to that person. I think there's going to be some proving wrong when it comes to this person, and maybe a little bit of a told you so energy. You know, it has its place, doesn't it? It's always quite satisfying, one of those I told you so moments, isn't it? Or when you prove somebody wrong. Sometimes you don't even have to say it, do you? It's just a look. So, right, we've got the Hermit as our next card. The Hermit is about introspection, about going within, about figuring stuff out on the inside. And I think, you know, that's pretty good thing to do this week. I think you need to, you know, turn your focus within you. I think you need to, you know, be kind to yourself. I think you need to maybe just examine a little bit what's going on within you, why this person is maybe, you know, pressing all those buttons and making your Eight of Swords energy just go mental. But just finding some peace within you, actually, even as simple as that. Just taking time for you, maybe taking some time for some meditation, taking some time to reflect on things, to figure stuff out, just some quiet time for you. We've got the World, and we have got the Two of Cups there. So there's a brand new cycle starting. I think it's an ending. The world is an ending of a cycle, and with an ending, any good ending, comes a brand new beginning. And so I think you are wrapping things up this week. I think things are really starting to tie up loose ends. You're starting to figure some stuff out. You're reflecting on things, and I think you are getting ready to gather up all of your wisdom, gather up of all your knowledge, your insight, your everything that you've learned over the past cycle, and getting ready to take it forward into something new. It could well be that it's a new relationship, a new love relationship, because we've got a Two of Cups there. Two of Cups is about, again, very deep connection. And so it may well be that you are shifting your energy, your connections, your loving energy into a relationship with somebody else. It could well be that this is a brand new start for your existing relationship. And things are just, you know, just tying up, and you're having some reflection, and things are just shifting forwards for you in a new kind of way. It could even be, if you're not in a relationship, if you're not looking for love, it could just be that your connection with yourself, your happiness, your satisfaction, your love for yourself is taking on a completely different energy, and you are moving into a new cycle with that newfound love and respect for yourself. Don't forget, it's a general reading, something different for everybody. We've got the Ten of Wands there. You're nearly there. It's nearly time to put all those wands down. You have been feeling burdened, feeling weighed down, been working really hard, or mentally been, you know, had a lot going on. There's been something that has been feeling very heavy, but it's something that you've been doing for your best interests, for your benefit, and you're nearly there. It's nearly time to put those wands down. Perseverance, you have persevered. It's coming together. You're starting to see, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel. Your dream is almost in touching distance. It's nearly time to put those wands down. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, he's confident. He makes smart financial choices. He makes smart pentacle choices. So whether that's health, whether that is your wealth, whether that is your relationships, now it's time to start moving forwards with confidence, making confident choices, because you know, you're smart, you know what the right thing is for you. And I think, you know, things are starting to come to an end, all that hard work, or is starting to come to fruition. It's time to reap the benefits, I feel like. Four of Wands, you've been really working hard, carrying this heavy burden in order for you to lay some strong foundations for the future. So whether that is within a relationship, whether that is within a home, whether that is within a business, you have been trying to do your utmost to start this thing off in the best possible way, in the best kind of way. Maybe if it's a relationship, openness, honesty, laying boundaries, you know, and just being clear about things. If it's a business, maybe, you know, you're really making sure you're doing things the right way. You're crossing your T's, you're dotting your I's, you're making sure that this business has got a really strong foundation moving forwards. If it's a home, maybe it is a literal strong foundation. Maybe you are, you know, rebuilding your home and you're putting a lot of time and effort into it, and you're making sure you do it right because you want it to last for a long time. So whatever this is for you, you have been working really hard, and it's almost time for that things are nearly done. You know, perseverance, and you're going to get great satisfaction from this. I think things are really starting to come together for you, Taurus, and I'm really happy for you. I am really happy for you. We've got the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, it's about juggling, about finding balance. And things have been out of balance, I feel, for you, because obviously we've got that Ten of Wands. Things have been, you know, maybe work-life balance has been out, maybe your finances have been out of balance, but you're starting to find that flow. You're starting to find the flow, and I feel like you're starting to find the balance. And the juggling is getting less, and things are feeling easier. We've got the Page of Cups there. Again, potential new love, loving relationship. Just a really open-hearted, fun kind of energy. Think things feeling lighter. Oh, we've got two cards there. Yeah, we've got the Justice card. Things are starting to come right. Things are starting to find the balance. And everything's, you know, working out as it needs to, as it should do, as you deserve for it to do. And then we've got the High Priestess card there. I think you've been following your intuition, and I think everything, you know, this things coming good and things falling into place is connected to your intuition. And I think this week you are still going to be highly intuitive. And I think maybe, you know, that open-heartedness, I think before the end of the week, you're going to feel a little bit soft and squishy around the edges. And I think it's, you know, it feels like really nice energy for you, Taurus. And like I say, satisfaction, perseverance, and, you know, don't overdo on that spoonful of sugar. Just a tiny bit of the spoonful, because, yeah, I feel like there's something to watch in that area. But overall, you know, you're in for a cracking week, Taurus, I think. A really good week where things are really starting to come together, and you know, you are moving forwards in a really, really positive way. So again, I'd love to know, let me know in the comments if this resonates with you, if this fits with what's happening with you this week, or, you know, if this fits with your life at the moment. And in the meantime, look after yourself, stay open, stay rooted, stay magical, and I will catch up again with you very soon, Taurus.